Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. We are working on our Cinch easel flip chart book, whatever. I'm going to use it as like a photo flip, but this is an old Splenda box which I have covered, and we are using the kit vintage. I think it's vintage style journal kit. I'll have to look it up, but I will definitely leave a link below. But it is an older one by Artymaze, and I've covered the Splenda box, removed the top and the sides, and I've covered the rest, so we have, you know, almost like a book cover here. But instead of putting the binding here, we are going to put the binding here. So I'm going to, well, let me show you what I've got. I've got some pieces here that are from the background pages I've printed on cardstock. I did back them with coffee dyed paper. They're not all the same size. Some are shorter, some are wider, some are taller. Just different pieces. This one's shorter. And I've cut those out and I've rounded the bottoms and I've inked around those. And then I have a couple of tags. This was just a tag that I decided to cut the bottom corners. And this was the a journal card, and I cut all four corners on that one. And then there were some banners and then some smaller banners. Now these I cut or punched the holes a little bit different. These I'll be punching with the cinch itself, but I was concerned about making sure that these holes were the same when I entered them. So I had this the other day that I was playing with, just an extra piece of cardstock, and so all I did was put this on the top. Now I did not use the end because I don't know if you remember, the ends are a little bit bigger because this piece is centered. But so what I used was a piece in the middle. I just kind of figured, okay, that's about centered, and then I went up here and drew the holes and punched those out with my crocodile. Okay, so I've done that on the smaller ones, and I've done that on the larger tags as well. Use the same template, and then I did it here, and then on this one I noticed that it will fit in these holes here, so I just added the other two holes using the template. And then this one had a hole already, so I used that one and then held it up to the template and punched the other two holes. Now when I did that, the tag came a little bit higher, and I checked it against the wire, and it would not fit between, because you can see how far this comes out. So I just made the corner clip a little bit bigger and made it work. Okay, so that's what we have right now. So let me bring my my cinch in here, and we'll go ahead and punch the rest of the holes. Okay, so I'm going to stand up because I think this is going to take some little bit of extra muscle. See if I can get this where you can see what's going on. I think last time I did it like this. That way you can see what's going on right here. Okay, excuse me. So this actually measures about almost 4.5. It's about 4 3/8. So I don't want to use the 4 measurement. I'm going to use the center measurement here, I think. And I kind of need to know where that center is, so let me get my ruler and a pencil, and it's almost 4.5, so I'm going to say just shy of 2 1/4, I'm just going to make a little tick mark right there. And that way I can line this up. I hope you can see that right there. Now I do want this to be in there as well. So I'm just going to stick that in there on top now that I have it where I want it. And I'm going to pull out peg 11 and peg 2 because I can see that those are going to do kind of like an edge punch. All right, and then I'm going down. Not too bad, and there we go. Okay, so that's, and because I did them together, they're going to line up perfectly. Okay, so that's the last piece that's going to be attached. So let's go ahead and do these. So I'm going to center these the same way because each one of these is a little bit different. I'm just going to center those. Hopefully I'll get them mostly. They look so far so good. And I will speed this part up. So I've got all those punched. I've got the cover punched. I'm going to turn this around this way. I don't know if that helps you at all or not. Let's put that down. But there's these little pegs here. And first I need to figure out how big I need this. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. So let's trim this down. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm going to cut right in the middle of this one. Oops. Looks like I bent it out of shape. I'm going to have to get another set of wire cutters that are a little stronger than this one. So hopefully I didn't destroy that too much. I think it'll be okay. Alright, so I'm going to hook a larger piece onto here. And then I'm going to start with the very back of the book. Now I've already got these in the order that I want. So I'm going to attach these. Okay, and then I have these pieces over here that I want to add. So I'm going to, that's actually the same part of that picture. That's kind of cool. Hang that there. And I think I'll hang this one. Actually, I'm going to hang this right over. I'll go these two. Like that. Because that'll be able to flip over. And then I'm going to take let's hang that there. And I know there doesn't seem to be a lot of contrast at this point, but when I get it all put together, I'm probably going to go in and add some lace or different trim. So let's put this piece on. Now you just decide which piece you want to be the front. If you had something different, this would be, I mean, this is going to be the back and everything, all of this is going to go on the front, but the piece that you want facing the front. And since I've done it with the same paper, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to put that on the pegs and then lift that off. And I've already got this set to 5/8 on here. So I'm going to lift this handle up and place this with the opening facing this way up against there, and then we will press down like that so that it's closed. And that's why you use that, you want to use that measurement so that it knows how far to go. And then you flip this over to the back, and then these will all be in the front like that. Oops, I missed one. There we go. Okay, so there's our little flip book. And then I'm going to add some lace on a couple of these, and I'll probably add some lace on some on the bottom of a couple of these. And then my idea is to include the photos with the gift, and then Mom and I can decide which photos we want where. Now, these pages can be flipped, of course, so the photos could go on this side, but all of the back sides are coffee dyed paper. So she could decide that she wants to put the photos on the back and use it this way. It's completely reversible, okay? And then, of course, this side will match what she's got going already with her journal that I made for her last time, which she has sitting displayed on her bookcase. So I hope you guys like that. I hope you'll try this. This was super, super easy. Recycled a Splenda box. Excuse me, used a few pieces of paper, and just really, really, really fun and fast, and a unique gift. You could put anything up here. You could use chipboard. I've used cardstock, but you could you know, decide. In fact, I think I'm going to put like a bow right here, and maybe a couple of flat back pearls. And then as soon as I finish decorating, of course, that will be my thumbnail for this video. So you will be able to see the finished product. Okay? Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.